Pisces, what a flirty week for you. I think that you're going to be taking chances. We'll get into the astrology. Guys, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising sign. There's always an extended reading that I hope you join me for. The link to that reading is in the description box below, and also I will pin it to the top of the comment section. I just want to make it easy for you guys to find. You can also join the Unbound membership here on the channel and get all the channel perks and access to all of the extended readings all the time, every day, for the whole year. So check that out too. Pisces readings come out every single Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So if you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell, you will know when I upload your favorite content. And I do a daily tarot card reading that I hope that you guys will join me for on my second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach that link above because it's a live chat, and you will definitely need to subscribe to know when I go live, because unlike here, it is not regularly scheduled. I just get to it when I can during the day. So, yeah, we have just wonderful messages that come out daily for you guys, and I hope you can join me. So, the astrology. Neptune is actually in some beautiful spots and spaces. Predominantly there is, by the end of the week, going to be a sextile. There's been a sextile between Neptune and Pluto. 100% that's been there that way. And that is basically shifts and changes with regards to your sense of spirituality or your sense of connection to the spiritual world. And that could be shifting for you, but I think that it's also becoming more a prominent part of your life. But that's long term. What's going to be impacting you more now is by the end of the week, there's a sextile that stems out in the other direction between Neptune and Mars. And that's definitely when you get a rush of energy, of like knowing what to do with yourselves and wanting to get something done. But since Neptune at the same time is trine to Venus, I gotta say, I think it's very sexy, it's very sexual. Anytime there's contact between Venus and Mars, or the energies being shared, there does tend to be sexual energy. So it seems like this is going to be a very sexy week. Make sure your standards are high. Keep those standards high. Mars is still conjunct Uranus at this time. There's a lot of changes, dynamic changes, or like maybe even changing how you go about things. Or just sick of stagnation, you throw yourself into something in a very romantic kind of mood. I don't know. Let's see how it comes out. Let's see how it comes. Because I don't want to say it's all going to be bad. It's just a sexy time. There's always enough koi fish. So it's interesting. You are front and center of your reading. The central energy for you is Piscean energy. It's also emotions. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of, I keep feeling sensuality. I can't kick it. But there's a lot, right? It's almost like a lot of the fluids in your body are building up and they need release. I said it. I say it again. So the fluids in your body, there seems to just be a building, like the emotions and the fluids want to come out. They need release. There seems to just be something is free flowing and like aggressively rippling outward. So that's you. There's a lot. It's just a lot. We have Trust the Great Mystery here, which is jumping in. Full on jumping into that water, that watery area, jumping into the mysteries, jumping into emotions, covering yourself, being surrounded by emotions. This is like the energy of one of the best weeks of your life, even though it ends in heartbreak kind of thing. Like, but looking back, you'll be like, holy shit, what a fantastic kind of energy. I feel like this is really a sense of you getting lost in sort of fantasy land and just letting the sensuality of the moment take over you. And that sexuality can definitely be converted into sexuality. Now, creativity. This could mean creativity too, because Piscean energy is also about creativity. 3 + 6 = 9, 3, 6, 9. That is the magical number of absolute manifestation for this universe. So it is definitely saying it's time to jump in. I guess I'm saying, as the reader, don't waste this, Pisces, because you could waste the hell out of this with just like spewing your mucus all over whoever will allow it. But you could also jump into the thick of using this energy to manifest and create and really water and plant seeds for what's to come, because this is the time, and if you trust and follow that intuition that you have, it'll be wildly productive right now. We have you are never alone. Okay. Whew. You are loved, even if you don't feel that way. And a feeling of loneliness may be driving you to be open and be extra amorous. It's also saying you are extremely attractive and there's magnetism to you this week. So once again, looking like a really good week. Overcome any obstacle, but this is being stuck. There could be some financial damage here, and Spirit has your back. Really feeling like you're disconnected or alone, or feeling like in some ways spirits, your prayers, your manifestations have let you down. Both of those are setting you up for a lot of vulnerability. And Neptune trine Venus, while it's very beautifully creative energy and you'll be fine-tuned to the most beautiful aspects of your naturally aesthetically aligned person, like that's what you are. You can find beauty in amazing things, simple things, and create the beauty that you see in them. And that's why it's such a beautiful relationship Pisces have with art, because of how you are easily able to show everybody else what you see when you look at something, right? Whether it's through music or through painting or through whatever you do, right? Including in medicine. It's just, it's always an art form for you. So this could definitely be trying to heal from, no, I just think that you're coming from a place of being stuck. You're coming from a place of feeling like the world's been too hard on you, and that's subjective. So it's you're right. This is your feeling like you're stuck, maybe financially stuck, like lot too many taxes to pay, like the man is coming down on you, or just like, why has like God left me alone in this, or really struggling. It could even be struggling with that interconnectivity of yourself and feeling yourself slipping away into exaggerated emotion. So it's also this could be a metaphor for throwing yourself headfirst into escapism, whatever that means to you, just in order to make your feelings feel more accessible. But I honestly believe this is a really romantic time, and it could be a fun time. What I'm wondering is, I just hope you have a really good friend around you to stick by you and to help you when you feel shitty and compromised, to not let you feel shitty or not let you be compromised. I mean, changing how you feel is one thing. It's kind of impossible to change how somebody feels. But not like helping you set boundaries when you're maybe compromised or not able to do so yourself would be really useful right now to get yourself around those people. This is overcome any obstacle is feeling stuck. And since it's Taurus energy, it's almost like in some ways you're drained. You're so liquid and you're so fluid, you're not having the impact that you need. So what's really lacking right now is focus. Is focus and direction and commitment. So it seems to be everything scattering all over the place, like a watery flood, as opposed to, because listen, water can cut things like a knife. Have you ever seen water under high pressure come out of something? It is like it could take off your hand. It's like, if you ever see those, like those pressure washers, don't put your hand in them. That shit will take you out. It'll cut you like a knife. It's just true. Water under pressure. But this isn't water under pressure. This is like it flowing all over the place, and just like losing yourself in your emotions. Now, maybe you need to for right now. And I swear to God, if you're on vacation, you're going to have a great fucking week. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. You know, it's kind of like, it's time to get away. And I think maybe you need that right now. So if that's what you need right now, then definitely let yourself have that. In fact, sometimes it's trying to be too responsible, or trying to hold ourselves back from something that we just need. It does feel like you need this release, Pisces. You need to just let it out. You kind of need a physical release to let the emotions release. And there you go. You are never alone suggests that you are loved. So that's the message of that card. You know, you are loved. People do care about you, whether you feel it or not, but you are. You are more cared for than maybe you understand right now. And then we have you see clearly now. So seeing clearly, this is Aquarius energy. I understand. You got to let these emotions out. You got to knock this off. Like, you got to get this out of you, because if you've been having brain fog and having an inability to actually make clear decisions, it's because that's what's causing the clog. That's the clog. You are stuck. You are stuck because you need some form of release. Even if it is raising havoc, you know, and causing havoc and going a little wild, walk on the wild side. It is saying that you won't really be able to clear your mind and be objective enough until you allow the spew to come out. So let that happen. But also, I want to see what's coming after this. So what's you see clearly now? What do they see clearly? What will they see clearly? What's on the other side of this card? There's wisdom here. It's like that one last hurrah. Love is all around. Wow. Once again, you're going to see who really cares about you. And love is all around. This is Gemini energy. Some sort of communications is coming in. People are talking about you, singing your praises. Or you're the one actually expressing romance and love, or just love and kindness toward people. Right, you see very clearly who is on your side, who are your friends. Aquarius and Gemini are both friendship energy. By hearing from somebody, by who you hear from, who talks to you, who calls you. You could be getting a lot of phone calls right now, but ultimately I think it's like you finally get that somebody really cares about you. Maybe you're finally willing to accept it and allow yourself to enter into it. Gemini energy is here. But so is Aquarius. So what do you need to I need the comments below, because this is kind of blowing me away. What do you need to release? Tell me in the comment section. Because lordy, do I need to hear this. I need to know, what is it that you need to release? And then we have the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. What do you need to release? Don't let your past hold you back. What do you need to release? Leave the comments below, let me know. And then it says, don't let your past hold you back. Interestingly enough, the South Node is your comfort zone. Let me say this to you. You are loved. And accept it. Because whatever has happened to you in the past, it's almost like throw yourself in. Let yourself trust. Let yourself love as brave and boldly as you did before you were hurt. There's the challenge this week, is allowing yourself to believe, and maybe not even believe. A lot of this week, Pisces, is taking a leap of faith just because somebody's asked you to. And so it's almost like that's what the cards are saying. Don't let your past hold you back. What do you need to release? Where do you want to go from here, God? Talk to me. Like, who are the players on the board? Oh, star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Okay, I'm going to say something to you that I said on the daily tarot reading. And that is this. It doesn't matter if something's been the same for 20 years. You're going to realize something isn't right. And it's saying throw yourself into the opposite of that. You are not obligated by your past choices. Past doesn't exist. So whatever you have, whatever just doesn't work for you, you're realizing it. You're realizing where your heart is not. You're realizing where you fucked up, you done fucked up, or you made impetuous decisions and jumped in because you wanted to be connected and you wanted to feel love, and now you're realizing, holy crap, I did me wrong. So Pisces, and this doesn't have to be about romantic relationships, work the path you decided to take for your career. You know, this is an energy reading, so where is the energy flowing in your life? Because it, depending on your chart, it could come out in so many different ways, but this is the energy of let the change happen. Trust it. Trust that whoever doesn't like you because you've decided to do something or be authentically you, was never really authentically yours, even if you worked really hard on keeping them in your life because you needed a sense of stability. But they weren't stability. You know, I don't think having a ball and chain or cement slippers in the ocean is security. You know, I don't consider that grounding. I call it drowning. And there's this sense that it's time for you, even if it wasn't the wrong choice then, it's time for you to make a different decision. And it's okay. That's what you're being asked to do. And until you leap into that decision and trust that choice, you will not feel right. Something will feel off. Because you ain't where you're supposed to be anymore. And that's what's feeling off to you. Follow the voice of your ancestor. It could even be somebody who loves you unconditionally coming through. Psychic connection, dreams. Any of you out there been having a lot of dreams lately? And people that you know are coming to you in your dreams? They don't have to be dead. But it's like, what do those people mean to you? What do they represent to you? They're trying to say something to you. And 10 to 1, it's do better. Or like, where you are right now is not where you can stay. It's definitely time. Listen to me. I'm calling you. You need to fulfill this. You need to fulfill this. And as much as you try to be what you think is artsy or creative or inventive with this Aquarius energy, always trying to be rebellious, sometimes you try too hard to be what you think is unique, and you end up making yourself the most ununique thing in the room. Because if you're conforming to anything, you're doing it wrong. This is a time to jump into doing it right. So you are definitely seeing clearly, how somebody feels about you, releasing the past and maybe what got stuck or caught up or didn't work in the past, by realizing this is something completely new, or being in a new space. And even if you're dealing with familiar people, you're dealing with them in a new space with a different mindset. And so it's not the same place that you were. Let's see how this is impacting your life in general. We're going to go to the extended. I'll see you guys there. The links are below.